A big one and only Stu Bear. How the devil are you? And great to have your company. Thank you for joining my good self. And as you can see, our first aircraft of the evening came in from JFK, New York, and it's a DHL 767. And not far behind that, if I just move the camera over towards the end of the runway, they're using a runway 27 this evening. We'll see if we can find this other one. There we go, just a dot in the sky at the moment, but getting closer and closer. And as you can see, it's another DHL aircraft, and we will be picking that up even closer in just a couple of moments. And where's this one from? It's from Cincinnati, of all places, and it's another Boeing 767. So you've just seen one. Hey, we're going to see another one in just a mo. We might lose it for a second as it pops behind a couple of trees. Slightly different location today. I thought I'd give this a little bit of a try today. It's a lovely evening, it certainly is, and it's great to have your company. Thank you for joining the Bear right here at East Midlands Airport, the home of the Bear. So it's great to have your company. Don't forget, keep the messages coming in, and in just a moment I'll pop over to the chat room and say, hey, hi, how the devil are you doing? And all that good stuff. So it's just going to disappear just for a moment behind that tree, and then we'll pick it up a little bit further along. But who have we got? Well, we got a few people starting to join us. We got Mark Webster, and also Tom and Jerry, Chris, Stig, Aviation in 4K, and also Sarah Pass, Small is with us, and SHGP saying evening all. Well, he says hello all actually, but we know what you mean. And Bradley Penny Aviation's with us, and Julie is with us, and touchdown, as you can see, with that DHL 767 heading straight towards us right now. And also a very good evening to TB Manchester Aviation. Wants to say hi. Well, a very good evening to you. It certainly is East Midlands Airport. Hey TV, you're on the ball. East Midlands Airport. Yeah, and also a very good evening to Stig Hermanson. How the devil are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the bear right here. So while we're just waiting for some more aircraft to turn up, I will quickly go through the rest of the chat. We're just going out on YouTube this evening. I certainly just didn't have time to set up Facebook this evening, but hey, I always give YouTube 100% priority, and because I've got some fantastic followers, the best chat room on YouTube. So hey, keep the messages coming in. Saying hi to Zoe Marie 28, Sarah Pass, Stig Hermanson. Where is this? He says it's East Midlands Airport, Stig, and it's good to have your company. And he's over there in Norway. Well, it's as I say, it's good to see you. Samuel, hello Samuel. Good evening, Stu, Mark W Aviation in 4K, Tom and Jerry, Chris, Sarah, and everybody else. What a great chap he is. Hey, saying hi to everybody. And we've also got our good friend Bradley Penny Aviation. Mighty 52 is also with us. We mentioned Mark Webber Webster. Hey, my boy, good to see you. Hey, when is it? Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow? Yeah, let me know. Good evening, Stu Bear, says Malcolm Janes. Good evening to you, Malcolm. Hey, you've been waiting all the way through the winter time, and when the bear hibernated in the studio, and here he is. This is what you asked for. You said, Stu, when you going to be live at night? Well, I said end of April, beginning of May, that sort of time, and that exactly is what we are doing. See, I wouldn't let you down. Here I am. Dave DH Trains, Postman Patties. Is he? I never knew that. Good to see you, Dave. Dave DH Trains. So John also. Hey John, you should know whereabouts we are now. I've mentioned it a couple of times. East Midlands Airport. Do you know what, Dave? I always wondered about Wonder Woman myself as well. Good to see you. Keep the messages coming. They're making me laugh tonight, I tell you. John R. Good evening, John. Hey, good to see you. How the devil are you? John, you're going to keep us well and truly informed this evening. If you're not too busy, I would really appreciate it. Let us know what's coming in. Have we missed the UPS? Is the UPS jumbo coming in? Is there any other jumbos coming in? They're all the questions the bear is asking. Can you answer them? We will find out. He's the man. He's the man in the know. He knows what's flying up there. So it's good to know you're in the room tonight there, John. Five past 8 says Tom and Jerry for the UPS. All right, that's the time it's due anyway. But let's hope. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant there, Tom and Jerry. So let's hope we do get that and it's on time. And also, hey, because it's a beautiful evening. And got a couple of guys on a couple of little... look at these. These are cool. Here we go. There we go. Having a bit of fun. They're probably going to come up here and bombard me now after... I thought I'd zoom in for you on the guys over there, in case you wondered if I had a generator going or something. 2 jumbos due, 40 minutes. Okay, thank you very much. So one's in 40 minutes and one's in 3 hours. Well, I certainly won't be getting the one in 3 hours time, but hey, if we get one, that's a bonus, definitely. David Long. Hi Stu, how are you doing today? I love watching your live streams, video chat, and I love seeing planes landing and taking off. From your closest friend and fan, David Long. Wow, David, what a great guy you are. Thank you so much. Hey, that's a great message. Thank you. John can't be with us for too long. Don't worry about that. Hey, I'm sure plenty of folks, and hey, you know, I can stop being so lazy. I can open up flight radar, can't I, and check out what's going on. Tank Ace Aidan, good to see you again. Good evening, all. Stu, did you see the Spitfire flying from East Midlands today? I saw it on flight radar. I certainly did. Of course, I heard it first. I think I heard it twice today. I wasn't up here at the time, but of course I live just around the corner, just a few couple of 100 yards away or whatever, and yeah, I certainly heard it, looked out and went, ooh, Spitfire, very nice. A300 due at 01:05. Crikey, yeah, that's early morning. Yeah, not in 1 hour 5 minutes, I take it. I'm not that lucky. Hey, I tell you what we're going to do though. Hey, you're probably already doing it, everybody. Behave yourself. I'm probably already looking at your flight radars and working out what goodies we have in store for you this evening. So let's have a look. I really haven't got a clue. It's a brand new card I've got in the camera today, and I was in a bit of a dash, so I won't be able to play any instant replays tonight, unless I record some and, you know, playing back, but we've got no old classic stuff. But tomorrow night, oh boy, don't you dare miss it. I've got an absolute cracking show lined up for you on tomorrow evening's live studio show from 7 and 8 o'clock. Don't miss it. Well, it's going to be around about 10 past 8, so 7 until around about 10 past 8. But if you want to join the build-up starts at 6:30, so you can join the chat room tomorrow night and have a good old chitter-chatter and all that, just like you're doing now. But the show properly will start at 7 o'clock. As usual, it's the Friday Night Live with Stu Bear, and boy oh boy, I've got some absolute corkers for you tomorrow night. Some beautiful classic old aircraft as well on the classic air shows section. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but some quite rare stuff, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Well, I certainly will. As I was putting it together this evening, I thought, hey, yeah, that all looks pretty good. Right, what have we got? Well, we just haven't got very much coming up at the moment, so you're going to have to bear with the bear for a little bit longer. But we've got another DHL coming in, and that's a 757, just heading towards good old Scotland. That's around about 1 hour away, 56 minutes it is saying. What else have we got coming from the south? We have Neptune, that is 23 Hotel. He'll be with us in around about, well, it's saying 5 minutes 29. Well, blimey, he'd have to be very quick to do that, wouldn't he? Yes, I think the radar's not quite right on that one, but we will double check. I'll keep an eye on that. And also, it's around about 8 o'clock, just after 8. It is on time. That's the good news. We've got that UPS Jumbo popping in, and it's currently about to leave Ireland. Okay, it's flying, should I say, flying over Ireland. All right, so that is something to look forward to. South of Dublin, if you're looking at your radars. Meanwhile, let's get back to the chat room and have a word with a few folks, because that's what it's all about for the moment. So, a little bit quiet at this very moment, but certainly pop in and out and get yourself a cup of tea or whatever, because in around about half an hour's time it should start to get really pretty busy. At least that's what we're hoping anyway. Right, what are we up to? Let's have a look. Who else we can say hello to, good evening and all that great stuff. Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Can't believe it. Where'd you all come from, eh? And TB Manchester, he's keeping us well and truly updated. Thank you very much. Letting us know. He says the UPS, yeah, over Central Ireland. He says, how is your day going so far? Absolutely fantastic. It's been a very busy day again. Been working again all day on Airshow World stuff. It's been a bit of a mad week. Very, very hectic working on all of the videos to bring you, but I've put together something pretty special for tomorrow night. Don't you dare miss it. 7 o'clock. Dave DH Train says, I was timed out. Hey, well, Dave, just make sure everything you put in the actual chat is always respectful, okay? Don't want to upset anybody, okay? So let's have a look. Boom, boom, shake the room. TikTok. So yeah, Dave DH Trains, make sure it's respectful, all right? Or else it might get automatically deleted, and we certainly don't want that, because we definitely want your company, all right, DH Trains. So just make sure, right? Because YouTube can automatically pick up on certain words, and it will delete it. PJ, hello PJ. And who else? Oliver RC says hello. Hello Oliver RC. John Cullum. How's John Cullum? He says hi. How the devil are you? Malcolm Janes. Hello, hello, hello. Jim Gemmell. Now, how's Jim Gemmell this evening? Hey. Davey F. So as I said, DH trains, make sure, all right, because make sure they're respectful, all the comments, or else, as I said, YouTube will automatically go boop. Hey, we got Matt Cat Lady. Matt Cat, how the devil are you? Good to see you. Star Air 767 just warming up for Belfast. Warming up at Belfast for East Mids. That'll be great to see. John Bollen, East Mids Airport? Question mark? Yes, that's where the bear is at the moment. A little bit quiet at the mo, but you know what East Mids is like. It's like waiting for buses. You wait forever, and then all of a sudden they all come at once. Hey, there you go, DH. Big smiley face. So keep it that way, Dave. All right. Jim Gamble, how are you? And Andy Isom, evening, Monsieur Bear. Let's see if I can get back to the chat. It's all right. I've got a bit quiet for a second because I lost it for a sec. Ah, there it is. I've got the chat again. Okay, Mark Morgan says, good evening. I like the little emoji you put on. John Bullen, yeah, Malcolm James. Let me keep on going through the list. You see, I can give you loads of time at the moment to talk to everybody. When it gets busy, please. When it gets busy, obviously I don't get so much chance to say hello to everyone, so it's fantastic just to sit here and have a bit of a banter and see how you are. Dave, he says, I hope this is a clean one, Dave. That's Stu Bear. How many dogs does it take to change a light bulb? I really don't know. He says none, they can't reach that high. I like that. I like that. You see, yeah, a bit of fun, bit of banter just while we're waiting for some action. Hi from Manchester. Hey, how's Manchester this evening? That's Daryl Connie. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Let us know, is it a beautiful warm evening? It's been a gorgeous day here when the sun came out. It's been beautiful. And from Los Angeles, California, we have John McElroy. Hello to you. How's it over there in LA at the moment, hey? Have you got a, let me think, it's got to be, what, early afternoon? Something like that. And I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for joining Stu Bear right here. And it's quite a warm evening. In fact, it's absolutely gorgeous. John Bowman, 28 minutes and counting for the 747 arrival. Thank you. Great to watch your stream once again. Well, yeah. Well, sorry it's a bit quiet at the moment, but certainly hope to bring you some action just a little later. It normally gets busy as it gets dark, but not going to get the complete touchdown this evening because I'm in a slightly different spot. But if we get any takeoffs, it'll be absolutely spot on where we are at the moment. Let's have a look across the DHL ramp and move the camera. Right, that was the very last one, so let's move it back. So we've got 1, 2, and that one, I'm pretty sure, is that the one that came in earlier, or was it further along? Do you know, I think that one was already here when I got here. But it looks like the cargo doors are actually open on that, so that won't be doing, won't be going at the moment, but I will certainly keep an eye on it. Don't you worry about that. Cargo jet. And that's got the cargo door open as well. And so is that DHL. I'll keep panning round so you can see what it's like down here at East Midlands Airport. There we go, the control tower. Keep on going. And who's that? I spy somebody from New Hampshire in the USA. Good to have you on. That's, let's see, that is Zoo. Well, just Zoot. Okay. Zootopia fan. Well, it's great to have you. Vitty McCoy Gons. Getting some great names tonight, aren't we, eh? Love it. Great to watch this live stream. Thanks. Okay, well, hey, don't despair with the bear, because hopefully we'll bring you some live. Well, it is live at the moment, but actual aircraft are moving around, taking off, landing, and all of that good stuff. So stay with us. Don't you dare go anywhere. I think we're around about 17 to 20 minutes away from that jumbo jets actually coming in. John R, did you see the Lion Air 737 MAX yesterday, Stu? I didn't know. What was I doing yesterday? What time was it? Again yesterday, very busy day, video editing and capturing lots of tapes, and the Airshow World Archives of all they're pretty extensive anyway, but I've just inherited the biggest amount of old classic tapes. They are absolutely incredible. They're a bit jumpy in places, but it is what is on these tapes, and you're going to see some of them tomorrow night. So I won't say any more than that, but there is some absolute corkers to come. Some aircraft that you're never going to see again. Hello Wadders, how are you as well? Mr. Bean, yeah. Hey, I used to love him as well, yeah. Mr. Bean's Holiday, that was a cracker, wasn't it, Dave? I love the bit in that where he's holding on, he's on the bike and he's holding on to this car and it suddenly gets whizzed along this old-fashioned clunky old push bike, and he suddenly flies by all these top cyclists in a peloton. Brilliant. Hey John, we'll catch you later. Unfortunately John's got to leave us, but that's okay. David Edwards, good evening, he says. How the devil are you? from a lovely Penzance. Wow, that's the place to be, isn't it, David? Is that where you live? And Vitty McCoy Gons, hello everyone from wherever it is, Ponce City, Puerto Rico. See, we get people from all over the world. It's brilliant. Sean Ferguson says, evening all, good to see the longer nights for your East Mids shows, Stu. It's brilliant. Yeah, expect quite a few coming up. Okay, I'll change the days when I pop up, but I was told, well, I'm going through a list and it looked like Thursdays were pretty busy from about 8 o'clock, but it was such a beautiful evening. I thought I'd pop up. I went live early just so you could get those see those DHLs coming in and tax in, which that is where they are right now, with the sun shining on them, bringing out the colour. John Bolland says, hey, I really like that cargo jet. All right, well, let's zoom in on it. There you go. Your wish is my command, I tell you. Easy as that. David Long. Osprey planes taking off. Nice. So that's David Long letting us know that. Obviously, he's over near Mildenhall, which was where, of course, you know, that's where I was last week. Tom and Jerry, 747, just over Frodsham. Where on earth is that? Andy Esom says, Giro d'Italia begins this weekend, Stu. You bet your bottom dollar. Yeah, Friday, actually, isn't it? Now, I haven't had a chance to look at the route or whatever, but they must be starting outside of Italy because it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they've got a transition day on Monday. Is that correct? I'll tell you what, I'm going to sneeze in a second, so I'm going to turn the mics down. Hold on. There we go. I didn't want to deafen you with a sneeze. Hope it didn't pick it up. I thought I'd heard an aeroplane for a minute, but it was a bus. Dave, DH trains, please, not too much, okay? Not too much. Dan and Sarah, that'll be the hay fever. Hey, I'm not good. No, I'm lucky. I don't suffer with hay fever. Thank goodness. I know some people do. Keeping us well informed. Thank you, David. Shilvok, I think that's how you say your name. It says, hi Stu, the UPS just going over Chester. Good old, well, I bet Chester's over the moon about that. Eyes to the skies. When it gets a bit closer, I will have to keep my eyes up there and may see it, depending how far out it goes before it actually turns. Gary Inge, how's Gary this evening, hey? And also Architect Design, Jim Gemmell. So Zoot, that's what we'll call you to make it easier. Zoot says, anyways, according to Flight Radar 24 and FlightAware, the next arrival into EMA, East Midlands Airport, in other words, is the UPS Flight 237 en route from Philadelphia, Boeing 747-400F, scheduled to land in, well, we'll make that about 15 minutes. So, hey, time to get a brew. Aaron Farmer, how are you? Good to see you as well, my man. And Andy Esom. Welcome Jane. Stu, I love the English plane. Yeah, that was the English electric plane on the Shuttleworth stream. It was amazing, wasn't it, eh? It was brilliant. And also he says, think it had a max altitude of treetop height. It was something. If you haven't seen that, it's actually have a look at the was it last night's stream? I'm pretty sure it was, and the days have just gone into one because I've been so busy with the video editing, haven't had a second, but that's another story. But the Shuttleworth item that he's actually on about at Old Warden, that's the location. It's the Shuttleworth collection. There was this aircraft, and if you can call it that, it's got just the power of, it's got 3 horsepower. That's all it is. It is absolutely, it's like a sewing machine. And as far as power is concerned, yeah, it's got a little tiny prop at the front, and it's like an old tin bath with wings, if you can imagine that. Anyway, it's very rare for it to take off, but this time it certainly did, and we all thought it wasn't going to go up. Now, who's that I spy? Hey, that's the boss. Hey, that's the boss of Air Show World, and that's Teresa, and she's walking. Look at that, Trixie. She suddenly recognised me. She's saying, "Hey, it's Mr. Bear." Hello, Trixie.
Hey, fancy seeing you.
Yeah. It's a little bit quiet at the moment, but there's a jumbo jet coming in not too far away. And how's Trixie enjoying her walk?
Oh, very good.
Pulling. So you've not been doing much jogging?
No, not just like this.
No, no. Hey!
Where's the airplanes? Where's the airplanes?
There's a big jumbo jet coming very soon, Trixie.
You love them, don't you?
Can you hear that? Can you hear him? Can you hear her? Now, Trixie the dog, she is got this fascination for a little thing called Monkey. And if I said those words, she would go absolutely crazy looking for it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's all right. We'll show you anything here. I tell you. Hey, Trixie, where's Monkey? Where's Monkey? Where's Monkey?
Not here.
Come on, everybody. She would go absolutely crazy. An absolutely beautiful dog. Now, I'm not particularly a doggy person, a dog lover, if you say I'm really mad on cats, but she is absolutely incredible. She's currently eating grass. Hey Jay, thank you. Look at that. He's put in a really kind donation. Wow, what a man, what a superstar. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It helps. And I tell you what, it will help fill up the tank on the van so I can get out to all these places again to do some more filming. And I tell you what, in a minute, I'll tell you what we've got coming up as far as going to air shows and all that sort of stuff. As you know, I was at the first air show of the year on Sunday, which was the at Old Warden, mentioned it a moment ago. The Shuttleworth collections are brilliant. Have a look at the video that I put out last night, and in fact it was a premiere last night, and if you have a look after this stream and you've got a fancy TV that does 4K, you'll be able to up the resolution and see it in all its full glory. So Jay, thank you so much for that, much appreciated. Rick Morgan, what is the green bag? I think you know what's in the green bag.
He's already done it.
Yep. Jay, no worries about it. Jay, thank you, I really appreciate it. Tom and Jerry says, hey Stu, do you ever go to the Mac Loop in Wales? I've not been for quite a while because it's very quiet at the moment, but you never know. If I get a spare moment or spare week, I would certainly like to get back over there, so you never know. I certainly wouldn't be able to do a live stream from over there because you just never know what's happening. David Long says, do they have helicopters at the airport? They certainly do. Well, mainly the one that comes in is the JCB one, and the JCB hangar, we'll show you where that is. There's not anything there because it's all closed up at the moment, but the JCB hangar is over there. Now, quite often we used to get the HeliMed coming in and out. That's now based over Nottingham, I believe, so we don't see that anymore. SHB Motorsport Productions, hey young Stewie. Hey young SHB, how are you? Anyway, he says, where are you today, mate? I've just woken up here in New Zealand. Hey, whoa, what a way to wait. You can't beat it. Hey, waking up with the bear. Couldn't be better. We're at East Midlands Airport, and that's where the bear is at the moment. And we're looking out for a jumbo jet, which is coming in. We're going to, unfortunately, just miss the actual touchdown point, but you'll see it approaching, and then after it's cleared those trees, we'll see it taxi by. But I think it's got to be time to go and have a little look at the flight radar 360 or whatever you use. Let's see where that jumbo is. See if we can see it approach. Come on, let's have a look. Right, just zooming in, getting this to refresh. But it's certainly not far away at all. It's just turning over Nottingham. And I am looking around the sky at the moment. It's not in range that I can see, but that doesn't account for much because my eyesight is absolutely dreadful. But if you are near Nottingham, let's see, normally it turns near West Bridgeford, that sort of way, and over, gosh, what's the park? There's a Home Pier Point and what have you. That's where it's going over right now. So not too far at all, and it's 4,500 feet. Hey, look at this, all this information I give you. And of course, you can see it anyway, because no doubt you're looking on your flight radars as well. Very useful. And after that, we've got a few other aircraft coming our way. Let's have a look. We have, in 31 minutes, we have a, let's see what it is. It's a Star Air. That's a 767, and we also have another in 25 minutes, a 757, and coming from the south, no doubt, that's our Neptune aircraft. Let's have a look. And that tonight is a 737, and normally they have a prop as well, which is an ATR 72, and that is around about 35 minutes out. So there you go, that's what we've got, and there could well be a few other bits and bobs as well. So from around about 8 o'clock-ish, it should start to get busy. So thank you. And that jumbo is just turning right now, and it's going over, if you're near the A46, and then heading to Weissel, Eastleek, and when it gets to Eastleek, that is where we should see it in the distance. So as soon as we get a glimpse of it, I will definitely point the camera in that direction. Well, it's a beautiful evening there, Trixie, isn't it? Hey, hey, what do you say? Hey, well, look out for that airplane. It's 5 minutes away, and it's an absolute beauty. 2 minutes out, says Jay. Okay, Jay, I can see it right now. See it in front of my eyes. But it's just a dot with a light at the moment. Let's we'll keep an eye on that. We're going to lose sound again for a minute because you know what I'm going to do? Second sneeze of the night. What is going on? At least it didn't happen at the crucial point. Hey, Tom and Jerry. Vince Heath says 5 minutes out. 2 minutes out, says Jay. Thank you. Also, there's a DHL A300, says Jim Gemmell, which is 30 mins out. Can you increase the brightness? Well, it is pretty bright as it is, as you can see. Look at that. Hey, turn your TV up. Yeah, if I go any brighter than that, I could start to have a few issues. We don't want to do that. Right, I'm going to start to concentrate in a minute, which will make a change. Don't be fooled, that aircraft is still quite a long way out at the moment. It's just the camera bringing it right in. We will lose it for a second because of the trees that we've got just there, but then we shall certainly pick it up. I'm hoping to get some actual departures today if we get some of those. This is a great spot for departures. Those trees have certainly grown over the since I was here last. I'm sure we cleared them last time I was up on this bank, but never mind. Well, you know, that is the first time I've actually seen that UPS, so that's, hey, that's a first for me anyway. I live here and it's the first time I've seen it because it all usually turns up in darkness. Oh, brilliant sight, and I hope that's coming out okay on those. Have you got any? Is anybody watching on a big telly or anything like that? I'm sure you are. Carl Engines, hello Carl, and Mark Webber Webster. What a great sight, and especially with the sun starting. Let's have a look. Ah, it's looking beautiful behind. I'll show you when the sun gets a little bit lower. Don't want to point the camera at it. It's still a little bit strong at the moment. Architect design, yep, absolutely. Queen of the skies. I like the emojis. Looking good. Stephen Billings. It's an old message, but thank you for putting that in. It was from a few minutes ago. I'm just going back through just to make sure I'm not missing anybody out. I certainly wouldn't want to do that. There we go. She's a beauty, says Tom and Jerry. Absolutely love it. And what do we have here? We're certainly taxiing a long way down on the DHL ramp. Is it going to go back? That is a long way down. Let's see what else we've got on the way. See what other goodies we can find for you. Alright, we must have something else coming in. Right, back to the flight radars. See what we've got. Looks like there's a Boeing 757 actually could be starting up. It's certainly showing as being on the ground. So let's keep our eyes open for that. That particular aircraft that just parked up, that, as far as I can see, didn't show. But what we have got, not too far away, it's just over it's just south of Leicester, which is not far from here at all. That's coming from Jersey, and that's a Boeing 737, which is Neptune, and that is 23 Hotel. And that's not too far away. And from the north, heading over the beautiful Peak District at the moment, we have a Boeing 757, which is a DHL, and using call sign of 3999. So look out for that. That's not far away at all. It's saying around about 14 minutes, just heading towards Matlock. And from the east, we have that Star Air aircraft, which is the 767. So it's all happening right now. Just waiting to get the chat room back. We will be back with you on the chat room in just a moment. He says, trying to wind this. Here we go. I think we're back with it. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Friday. Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow. Don't forget, Friday Night Live with Stu Bear, 7 o'clock. And don't forget, you can join in with the chat from 6:30. We can join in with the chat whenever you like. But the build-up show starts at 6:30. But go live for the proper studio show at 7 o'clock. John Bullen says, have you packed your mankini yet, Webbo? Nice one. That's a scary thought and a half, isn't it, eh? Webbo in a mankini. Oh, goodness gracious. Vincent He says, I wonder what cargo she's carrying. Yeah, you never know. Yeah, well, it's in pretty much, is it in every day? I don't know. I'd have to double check on that. I think it's in most evenings anyway. I hope I haven't missed anybody out on the chat. If I have, hey, shame on me. Shane Smith, hello Shane, and also Graham Eaton saying good evening. PJ, Something 24. Hey, he says, I'm just 10 minutes away in Long Eaton. It's great seeing the 747 coming to land. Well, PJ, hey, tell you what, I go to Long Eaton practically every day. There's a fantastic spa down there, Clifford's. That's where I spend most of my free time. I love the place. Normally about 6 a.m. in the morning. Hannah F says, hi, Stu Bear, with a big smiley face. Look at those teeth as well on that emoji. Woo! Graham, yeah, we've got Graham. Jim Gemmell, Silkway, Queen doing later from back. What time is that Silkway doing? I bet I won't be here for that. I bet that's going to be way too late for the bear. See, David Long watching it on his phone. Well, hey, yeah, why not? Some people watch it on a little phone, tablet, others on a big telly, and whatever you're watching it, it's going out in high definition. If you're not getting it in HD, just look at the there's a little option. It's a bit of a looks like a cog, and you just see the dot in the sky over there. I think that's our Boeing 737 Neptune. Andy Isom lives, only live 5 minutes from Clifford. Yeah, it's brilliant. Recommend it, I tell you. Right, I'm just going to go into the menu for a minute, see what's on the, see what we're going to have to eat. Let's have a look. Hold on, let's go in the menu. Because I'm going to now go to the focus manual, because it's getting to that time of night where if you don't go to manual, the lights on the aircraft, what they'll do, they'll totally confuse things. There we go, something taking off just there. Thank you. Look at that sky. Wow, that's looking great. Zooming in a little bit too much. Jim Gemmell says, no, it's 2 hours away with the Silkway. Yep, so we certainly won't be getting that tonight. And it's going to disappear behind those trees in a minute. But we shall pick her up. Oh, there's a bus. Don't get too excited. Gary Inge, hello Gary. Shane Smith, yeah, Jim Gemmell. Keep the messages coming in. Love to see them. He said it was a stealthy Saab. It was, wasn't it? I don't think it showed. Well, I certainly didn't see it on the flight radars. But that was that aircraft that's now hiding. Mr. Unknown says, evening, Airshow World. A very good evening to you as well, sir. And also joining us this evening, we have Aviation in 4K. And talking of 4K, that's exactly what I filmed the Shuttleworth show in. Oh, brilliant. Don't forget, that video is out there now. I did the premiere last night, and if you watch that after this live stream, you'll find it on Airshow World. And don't forget, make sure you watch it in 4K if you've got the TV to cope with that, because wow, it certainly does look different. The only problem with 4K is, by goodness me, it does take a lot of space as far as on the cards and what have you. I use 256 the cards that I actually use, and it doesn't take very much. I think it's about 5 hours worth. And it's around about £80 per card. It does get a little bit expensive if you think about it, because I do tend to keep the actual footage on the cards, but I'm going to have to start to think about that. Anyway, I think it was the 757 that's coming in, wasn't it? It's another DHL. We had a couple of DHL 767s earlier. And the ESOM says, how are the sheep? Well, I've looked in a minute. They're certainly over there. We'll probably see them in a minute as we lose this. And we'll pick that up in just a moment. Oh, there they are. Actually, that's really useful because I can use one of them to get the focus absolutely spot on. There we go. Right, let's get back to the action. As if by magic, appearing any second. You know what? I've forgotten to say hello to Awash. Hello, Awash. That's Awash 2004 from over there in the USA. How dare you, Dave? Not with mint sauce, no. Oh, you couldn't, could you? And we have another aircraft actually coming in, so hey, it's getting busy. That's what we like, that's what I want. Oh, there we go, just parking up, and another aircraft coming in. We'll just about get to see it. And then we'll pick it up again in just a moment. Let's see if there's anything else moving. What about one of those FedExes? Is that moving yet? Can't see much movement over there. Meanwhile, let's have a quick look along here, see. Okay. And see if any of these are getting ready to go yet. Cargo doors are closed on that. So that's not going anywhere just yet, that DHL. Okay, let's have a look what we have in the goodie bag heading towards us. So there's our Star Air. Okay, keep the messages coming in, and let's get back to the chat room and see who is there. Star Air 767. That's absolutely spot on. That's Stephen Billings letting us know that. We have Karen Kokorin with us, Daryl Connie, and who else? Shane Smith. Yeah, I mentioned Shane earlier. Karen says, hi Stu Bear and Julie. Good to see you, Karen. How's things over there in Ireland today? Have you got this beautiful weather that we've had here? Trey, Trey Peas, if that's how you say it. Have we missed anybody else? John Bowman, as soon as you wrap up, Stu, I will watch at Lanzarote webcam, which shows some good shots of arrivals and departures at Lanzarote Airport. It says, not the same without your dulcet tones, though, Stu. Thank you very much there, John. Appreciate that. That's nice. Hey, we've got another aircraft coming in. I don't know what it is. It's a dot in the sky. Let's see what it is. Well, we're not going to see until it lands, but I suppose we could have a look at flight radar. Of course we can. That's our friend. Let's have a look. Thing is, every time I bring that up, I end up losing the chat room for a minute. But I can't resist it. It's like, I need to know. Coming up, as far as air shows, very, very soon. Don't forget, hey, I'll be playing the adverts tomorrow night, and you'll be finding out about some air shows that are coming up that the Bear will be at. And, okay, but I'll tell you right now, at the end of, should I say the very beginning of June, for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee weekend. Hey, we've got Thursday, Friday off, everybody. Hey, in the UK, you've got an extra bank holiday. And to celebrate that fact, hopefully, yes, I will be there filming down at the Midlands Air Festival. Definitely looking forward to that. Then the week after that, I shall be at Cosford. The weekend after that, I'll be down at Duxford. Then I think I've got a weekend off, and then it's pretty much down to Fairford for the Royal International Air Tattoo. So lots coming up. Very busy times coming up, so definitely looking forward to all of that, and a few other bits in between all of that, and down at Milden Hall as well, around about the 16th of June I shall be down at Milden Hall, so I shall be going between Milden Hall and Duxford for their air show. And what else do we have in store? So yeah, busy times, looking forward to it. Let's hope the weather behaves and we have a good springtime into summertime. That would be great. What have we got coming? Well, something from Leipzig, and it is a DHL, of course. What else? It's an A300. It's 25 minutes to 9 o'clock on, what is the date? It's got to be the 5th of May. It certainly is. It was May the 4th yesterday. No, I'm not going to do the joke. It's alright, I'm just kicking a cable. So I wanted a different spot today, but it is a little bit frustrating. I'm getting a bit, because I'm losing the touchdown point. But I'll be in my usual spot next time. When will I be here next? Well, I don't know. I'm supposed to be on, actually. I'm supposed to be on holiday. I've had to delay that slightly for several reasons, but hopefully next week. The sign says Castle Donington, and that is exactly where we are. Lots of DHLs, and it's getting. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at the moment, and it'll probably get even more as the evening wears on. But let's have a look, see if we have anything else actually heading our way right now, as the sun has actually set. But I will try, and because it was pretty bright, so I didn't want to. But a beautiful sky. Wasn't the best of sunsets this evening, but because it was hiding behind that little bit of cloud. But you know what I'm like for my sunsets. I certainly love them, and that looks wonderful. But anyway, let's move the camera back and see where we were. Okay, right, chat room. I think, oh no, we were going to see on flight radar if we had anything else in the vicinity. If I just zoom out, yes, there's something else heading our way. There's 2 aircraft, there's 3 aircraft, all coming from the south. I may just about have time, and one from the north as well. I told you, things started getting busy. There's one just north of Leeds, which is it's a Neptune, and that's a 737, and I think there's a couple from the south as well, that a couple of Neptunes. Let's have a look. There is Cargo Air. Now that's possibly a new one for me, and that's just south of Leicester. That's where's that? That's from Leipzig. And there's another Neptune, but that's an ATR 72. That's just behind him. So that's all coming up in, say, the next, a busy old 10 minutes about to come together. So, hey, stay with the bear. Let's see if we can just fit those in before we get out of here, before it gets too dark. I'm thinking around about 9 o'clock. I need to start to get everything all wrapped up before it gets too dark. But totally unscheduled tonight, so everybody that's joined us, they've literally obviously popped across from just getting the messages. Meanwhile, let's get back. Who else can we say hello to? Just while I was a little bit busy. Right, so we got as far as Karen is with us. Oh, Ryan Garland. Hello, Ryan. Always good to see you as well. Making sure. See the 2 FedEx is our pinging. Right, let's move the camera across then. Who was that? Stephen? No, it wasn't Stephen. That was. You know who you are. That was Andy Esom. Let's have a look, see if they're moving. Yeah, they're not. Nothing's happening over there with them at the moment. Okay, but thanks, Andy. We'll keep an eye on it. Who else? So we've got Samil, Enderburg. Is that real? Logan Lambert. Hello, East Midlands. Yep, East Midlands Airport. That's where the bear is right now. We also have Kay. Where is this live from? It's from East Midlands Airport. Logan Lambert very kindly puts the answer. David Long says, how long have you been doing the live stream video chat at different airports? How long? Gosh, it's going to be 2 years. It's coming up to 2 years. Time absolutely flies. But actually doing Airshow World on YouTube, well, that is, let me think about that. That's about about 13 years. 13 years of doing Airshow World, and it's great. Absolutely love it. I've always wanted to do the live streams. I wanted to put the do the DJ bit one more time, and that's what I used to be, and it's absolutely great fun. I'm loving every minute of it, so it's great. Let's see, I think we've got a bit of movement over there. Is that pushing back, or is it my imagination? It's my imagination, I'm sure it is. It's just because it's a bigger aircraft than the other DHLs we've got in at the moment, and I thought, hey, that looks closer, but no, still got the cargo doors open. It's an illusion. Well, actually it's not, it's a Boeing, but it's all right. Okay, I'll keep the jokes coming. Oh, that is a definite dot in the sky. No idea what that is, but flight radar, I suppose, is your friend. So let's have a look. Architect Design, Donnie Palmer is also with us. Jim Gamble. That is a long way out. That's what happens at night, because of course you see the aircraft from a long distance, because those lights are ablaze. And of course that's why you see them from much further out. Let me try to get back to the chat room right now. I'm hoping it's that aircraft that I mentioned a few minutes ago that I don't think I've seen before. So, gosh, hey, I'm getting all excited about a plane I've not seen before. Come on, chat room, let's hurry up and find you. Come on. Ah, we are back. And I shall pick that aircraft up in just a moment. Thank you. David Fisher says, looks like 737 lights. Okay, well, let's have a look. Any second it should clear those trees. T.O. says, what airport is this? It's East Midlands Airport. I didn't get a chance to be able to put in, don't think I put it in the actual, let's have a look, did I? I think I just called it airport streaming because I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, well, I was 100% sure where I was at, but I wasn't too sure if I was going live this evening. Donnie Palmer, thank you for letting him know. And as you can see, it says Cargo Air. So yep, that is a first for me. So great to have that. And I haven't got a clue how to say your name, Nonga, we'll say that anyway. But hey, watching from Kenya, nice evening. It's 10:49 over there. And over here, it is 8:49 on Thursday, the 5th of May. And thank you so much for joining us tonight over there in Kenya. And another aircraft is on the approach right now. And let's see what else we have. Taxiing. Well, actually, it's just landed and heading towards us right now. Well, I can see some lights. Anyway, let's have a look what we've got. Is it our Neptune aircraft, the ATR 72? Let's have a look. Yes, it certainly is. And I think we should just about be able to get one more coming in before I call it a night. And so if you want to get your last messages into the chat room, certainly think about doing it right now. And then the bear will be out of here. So David Fisher, thank you for joining us. And also Donnie Palmer. Shane Smith says, thank you, Stu. And hey, have a good night, mate. There, Shane. Thank you for joining us. Dave, DH Trains. What planet are you on? Please. What are you talking about? A rabbit? A fox? Gary Owen, hi to you. I'm just making sure that I've mentioned as many folks as possible, and I hope you've enjoyed. I hope we've brought you some of the sort of feeling what it's like down here at East Midlands Airport with some of the nighttime stuff. It gets even busier. It is the busiest place to be at night. Let's have a look. Hey, look what's just taxied out. You're going to make me stay, aren't you, Cargo Logic, so we can get that taken off. Oh, come on. Hurry up and taxi out. I'd certainly like to get that, but pretty soon when the aircraft actually come towards us, they will get pretty dark. Hey, have a great time there, Mark Weber Webster, and enjoy your flight as well. Hey, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Where shall I be at 8 a.m. tomorrow? I think I shall be in a red hot sauna, either that or a swimming pool or jacuzzi, you know, just chilling out. Starting the day off in style, and that's what you're going to be as well. So have a great time, my man. Have a good holiday. Enjoy your holidays. Okay, something else coming in right now. We'll get back to the cargo aeroplane over there in just a moment. No, we can't tell what that is through this. Look at that, so far away still. Meanwhile, let's have a look. Cargo jet. It's a gorgeous aeroplane, isn't it? Even the sheep agreed with me then. I said it's a gorgeous aeroplane. Yeah. Stu, I'd love to be in your shows, relaxing in your jacuzzi. Heaven. Hey, I'm not going to do a live show, you know, from the from a jacuzzi. No. Oh, yes. Karen Kukurin, what are you like? Donny Palmer, take care, y'all. No problem. And you see this live right now, 100%. What time is it, Mr. Bear? It's 2 minutes to 9 o'clock on a Thursday evening. It's the first week of May. Okay, Gary Inge, we'll catch you later. Thank you for joining us. I just wonder how long cargo jet is going to be before it actually starts to taxi and depart. Wouldn't have thought it'd be that long. As you can see, the light is certainly starting to go. We can still just about make the we can certainly make the aircraft out. And cargo jet is starting to move right now. So with a little bit of luck, we might just about be able to get that taking off. As that starts to taxi, let's have a look. Where are you going, my lovely? So I hope it doesn't take too long to taxi down to the other end of the runway. I'll certainly have to keep my wits about me to make sure I get it taken off, but hopefully we will get that. Hey David Fisher, hey, if you're still there, have yourself a great evening as well. I've only just seen your message. And of course, don't forget, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is the time for Stu Bear's Friday night live show. Don't miss it. I've got an absolute cracker lined up for you tomorrow night. Really have. So don't miss it. Right, just before that goes, what I'm going to try and do is just go into the menu for a second. Let's hold on. Let's have a look. See if we can get this even brighter for you. Let's go for the shutter speed. I'm going to go down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I've just dropped it down to 50. Well, actually I put it on auto and it's come out at 50. And if you go any less than 50, it will be all juddery. But 50, you can get away with that. That's the shutter speed at the moment. We'll check shutter speed, manual. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that's okay, that's good. Back in there, shutter speed, manual 50. That's amazing because I really, you can hardly, you know, it's getting so dark now, and the camera is, it's doing a great job, really picking that out nicely. But this will be the last one for the night, so as soon as it takes off, that is anyway, and then the bear will be out of here. And of course, hey, it's time to get the adverts in before we actually leave you tonight. Don't forget, Stoop Air is sponsored by the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, where you can get over 1,000 different types of tea and coffee. And of course, being Airshow World, we certainly look after you, and you can get 15% off every order. That's with every order, plus reward points as well. It's so easy to do. Just check them out. Look under the video right now. You might have to click on more to see the link, but it will take you straight there. But it is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and they certainly do the best teas and coffees in the world. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off every single order. How on earth do you do that? You need the voucher code, and that code is Airshow, AIRSHOW. It's all one word and it's uppercase. Do that, put it in the voucher section on the checkout, and you will thank me, I tell you, when you get the best tea and coffee in the world. And what does the bear drink? Well, of course, it is coconut tea. It is gorgeous. If you like coconut, check it out. Don't hesitate. Go there straight after the show. Hey, we've got another aircraft coming in to land, but it's just literally lights in the sky right now. And it certainly is a very the vision tonight is amazing, as far as you can see a long way in the distance, because you can see that tower way in the distance with those red lights. So in just a moment we will see our Canadian aircraft taking off, and then the bear will be out of here. So thank you so much. And away she goes, and that calls it a wrap on a Thursday night with Stu Bear. Don't forget, tomorrow night, be there. Stu Bear will be in the chair from 7 o'clock. You can join the show from around about 6:30. That's the warm-up show at 6:30, and you can take part in the chat, but the main show starts at 7 p.m. UK time tomorrow, and it promises to be an absolute corker. Don't miss it. It's all edited, it's all ready to rock and roll. I've been working on it all week, and hopefully you will enjoy it. But from my good self, Stu Bear, on a Thursday, beautiful warm evening right here at East Midlands Airport, wishing you all the very best wherever you are in the world. Enjoy yourself, and just like the bear does every single day, love your life. Thank you, and good night.